Instagram, what's going on? How we doing today? Listen, the topic of discussion is sex. I feel like a little kid because I got this smile on my face. Like, oh shit, we're talking about sex. I try to keep my topics pretty decently safe. We're adults around here. You know, most of my Instagram followers are between the age of 27 and 35. You've been having sex for years now, all right? So this is not a topic that you should run from, okay? Get closer. Come on, bring it in. We're about to get close right now. What I would like to talk about is how important is sex to you, right? How important is sex to you, to your relationship? First of all, let me go ahead and give my little two-piece. At our age group, I don't think that having sex with just anyone is the good move anymore. We're a lot older. You should have a strong connection with anyone that you have sex with. A strong connection, vibe, whatever it is that you want to categorize, whatever you feel like they can get the check off of. Okay, sure, we could take it there. You just don't want to, jump into things too quickly. But you should also know that you legit have a connection with someone. Why? Because you have this thought process. You don't want to have this thought process afterwards. The sex is done, whether it was good or bad, that doesn't matter for this point of the conversation. Sex is over, and you're kind of thinking, yeah, so what time you got to wake up tomorrow? What you got going on? So that's not what you want, right? Now to get into how important is sex a little bit more specifically, I feel like sex is like the best thing and also the worst thing. Let me explain why. Sex is the best thing when you're in a nice, healthy relationship and the sex is amazing and things are great. Let you be in a bad relationship, but the sex is still great. That confuses a little bit of shit, because you might be dickmatized or you might be pussy whooped. You kind of thinking, this is so great, I can't get away from this. I'm loving this too much. But once again, for you to be dickmatized or pussy whooped, it has to be amazing. The sex has to be amazing. It can't just be no average, regular schmegler shit. So let's talk about what makes great sex, okay? This is going to be interesting because it's coming from my perspective versus the general public. I would assume that there has to be, it's very passionate, it's very intense, there's a legit connection, two people are all in the moment, okay? For example, ladies, you might be thinking, well, I don't think I've ever had great sex before. Well, there's either two. One, you've had a string of just the worst niggas in the world. Just don't know how to please you, right? But that's probably, the chances of that is probably very small. Most likely, you're in your head too much. And you're over here having sex and he's doing you. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, I have laundry to do. I've got so much work. I've got like 1,000 unchecked emails. I wonder if I'm making ugly noises right now. No, what the fuck is going on is you're detached, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't experienced anything like that because I'm uber observant. Anybody, well, first of all, what I just did was an over the top example, but someone could be in the moment but not be in the moment in their head, right? So if you are one of those people, you need to get comfortable with yourself and you need to get comfortable with sex, because you will never, no matter how good the dude is, you will never be able to let yourself go if you're in your head, right? So having said that, let me see if there's anything else I want to touch on. Oh, here's a good one. There's nothing worse than when someone thinks that they're doing when someone thinks that they're doing something and they're not. Like if I am, getting a little head and I look down and I'm kind of just like, man, she making a lot of noise. She must really think that she's doing something. Yeah. That's when you just have to stop the head altogether and just be like, come on. Let's go ahead and have sex now. We don't need to do this anymore. Which, by the way, I'm going to end up on this. The more observant you are, the better sexual partner you can be, because you pay attention to your significant other's cues. The body will not fake the funk, right? If someone's body moves while you're doing something, that is a telltale sign of they're liking it. If all of a sudden legs move a little extra wide, they're trying to get a little extra comfortable so you could really get in there or do whatever it is that you're doing. I don't know. Listen, let's not get a little too detailed here, but if a guy is giving you oral and that back just arch up a little bit more and you're kind of thrusting against his face, I know it's a little detailed. Ladies, you're liking it. You're very much so enjoying it. If you're just sitting there, it's not doing anything for you. I'm gonna end this video right here.